This conference will now be recorded.
Good morning, friends. Welcome to GoOnlineTrainings.com. We are done with two demos. In the first demo, I spoken about what is data and lot of other, BI introduction. And the second day, we had a discussion about what is OLTP, what is OLAP, what is fresh data, read-only data, and what is OLAP data, historical data. So all these things we had seen, right? So definitely, there is a one more question. So, Srinivas, I think you're not getting voice. Please disconnect and connect once again, okay? So, guys, people who are not getting the voice, please disconnect Srinivas and connect once again, okay? So, okay. So, that is what we understood what is SSIS and what is SSAS and what is SSRS. And the people who wanted to join an MSBA batch, you will get a separate meeting ID at 9:30 today. And if not, please ping me. I can share the MSBA meeting ID. So this meeting ID for Power BI, it will be there for one more week, right? So after that, the meeting ID will change, and make sure that you're getting proper communication from us. And if you don't get a communication from my team, you have my numbers, right? You should be able to ping me and ask me if you don't have the proper communication. This meeting ID you can use for till this weekend. So Monday to Friday we'll have classes. Saturday, Sunday we don't have classes. So remember this point. And make sure you're downloading the videos on the same day. These videos will be deleted once in 3 days. So if you ask me after 4 days, sir, I did not download that video, I missed that video, means I simply ignore that message. I cannot send you the video at all. So make sure that so it will be there in the drive 3 to 4 days maximum. Clear? Make sure whatever be the link that you got it, download the video on the same day or max by one more day, right? So if you ask me after 1 week, I will simply not reply, and my team is also will not have time to reply, guys. Clear? So make sure that you download the videos on a regular basis and use them. Clear? So these are the things that you need to follow and without fail. Now for so let us understand what is a reporting and what is a visualization. So let us understand. Reporting means render the business data in the structured format using a tables and matrix. For example, I have some data in my Excel sheet. Okay, let me open my Excel sheet. So I have what is called as some students inquiry. I have a sheet, right? Let me open this sheet. So this is a detailed data that we have. So who's the guy who's going to be inquiring, what is the course and what is the date of inquiry, phone number, email ID, and what is the amount he paid and the paid date. Clear? This is my data. Now using this data, we are going to create a report, right? So it is called as a summary, or we can also call it as a dashboard. So this is what is a summary. Power BI, month of January, I got these many inquiries. In month of January, I got 1200 inquiries. These are number of inquiries dashboard or summary. Clear? So this report, management of the company needs it. So you can create this kind of a report. Clear? And so this is what is called as a reporting means. Render the business data in a structured format using tables and matrix, but much more, many a times people wanted to see this data not in this format, they wanted to see the visualizations. Clear? So this is what is called visualization. And if you wanted to see the data in this format, this is what is called reporting. Visualization means what? Graphical representation of the business data using a charts and graphs and maps. This is how I wanted to show the data, or in Excel sheet, we can create a beautiful report like this. If you don't like this kind of a report, definitely we can have a different, pie charts we can create, right? So this is how I can represent the data, right? If you don't need it, I can simply go to where insert bar and I can create a line chart as well. So a lot of things you can have it Control Z, go to insert. However you wanted to represent the data, you should be able to represent the data like this. Clear? So, what is the reporting? Reporting means what? Reporting means render the business. Rendering means what? Displaying. Rendering means what? Displaying the business data in the structured format using tables and matrix. What is the matrix? We'll discuss. No worries about it. So this is how you're going to be showing the data, rendering the data. Rendering means what? Show, display. That is the meaning of rendering. Visualization means a graphical representation of the business data using charts, graphs, and maps. This is how I wanted to show you the data. So there are more than 200 visualizations in the Power BI. No other BI softwares, do not have this kind of a thing. Clear? Who are the competitors for the Power BI? Clear? What are the other reporting and visualization tools we have? We have, business objects. Okay, business objects. We had SSRS, SQL Server Reporting Services, which is a Microsoft, MSBI tool, and even Excel is also number one reporting tool. Many managers likes Excel sheets. They create lot of reports. They'll take the data, they take the daily data. Daily data is this data, how many people have inquired and what is the fee that has been collected, and they will see this is one dashboard. Okay, this is one dashboard, number of inquiries, or this is one summary. One more summary also we can have, what is the amount collected. This is one more report. Clear? So this is fee collected. Fee collected. So the total fee collected in January month, let us say 20,000. Now we got for 18,000. We may get 24,000. We may get some 40,000, or we may get some 5,000. Like that, every month, every month data, it is a fee collected. Fee collected. This is one more report. This is one more report, and second is report is fee collected. The third report we can have, let me show you. So different dashboards, different summary, people are going to be asking, what is one more report my management wanted to ask? They wanted to know Power BI number of inquiries. Okay, so let me show you what is that my company wanted to have. Number of inquiries that we got versus number of people joined. Okay, number of people joined, that is the report they need to have it. So number of, okay, so in Power BI, let me remove this. In only Power BI, so sorry, let me remove this. Okay, in Power BI, I wanted to know number of inquiries we got. It is a 2,000 people have inquired and 1,800 people have joined. So this is a report for month of January. But all these things are in the reporting format. So I wanted to create a beautiful graphical format, visualization. Clear? So what is the reporting and what is the visualization? Are you clear? So Power BI is having more than 200 visualizations. So what are the reporting tools in this world? So the beautiful reporting tool is called Excel. Many people are using business objects, SSRS. Then we have Click View, right? Then we have Click Sense, right? Then we have Talent, not Talent. We have Dundas, Dundas BI. Okay, I was creating a lot of reports using Dundas BI, and we had Tableau, right? So Tableau BI. Then we had a Power BI. So this is a Microsoft software. It is software from the Microsoft, and these are non-Microsoft, and this is also Microsoft software, right? So Excel, even SSRS is all Microsoft, software. And we had a lot of other tools like BO, Business Object, ClickView. Then we have Crystal Reports, CRY, Crystal Reports, right? So lot of reports are available in the market. Crystal report, business object, click view, click sense, Dundas BA, Tableau BA, and Power BI is more, advanced, and it is a competitor to Tableau BA. When the Tableau is released into the market, it became so popular. 5 years back, immediately Microsoft released Power BI software to give a competition to Tableau software. Clear? So Power BI is completely easy, self-service BI. What is the meaning of this? That is, any non-technical people also can create a beautiful reports out of this. Okay, non-technical people like MBA guys, people who do not have any technical background, they can also create a beautiful BA reports, and it is completely advanced to Excel sheets. Okay, many people are slowly jumping into IT industry because you need not know any kind of a technology. Simply use Power BI. Power BI is completely what? Self-service BI. Anybody can create a beautiful reports, even they are coming from MBA background or non-IT background. You should be able to create. Okay, so that is what it is. Self-serve BA. But MSBA and all, it is not like that. You need to have completely technical expert support. We have MSBA, right? It is completely technical expert support is needed. Even Excel managers can easily create a beautiful report. Clear? So Power BI is simply what? It is a self-service BI, and it is released in 2015. It is released in which year? 2015. And you can create a beautiful reports out of this. Clear? That is understand. So what is that Power BI is going to be containing, and what are the tools or the softwares the Power BI has? Clear? So Power BI has one tool is called Power BI Desktop. So that is what we need to install. Clear? So what is that we are going to be installing? So Power BI Desktop. All you people, you are called as a developers, right? Developers are called as a programmers, or you people will be called as software engineers. So you're a developer, or people will be called as programmers, or some companies are saying analysts. Okay, you will become a Power BI analyst, or you simply become a software engineer. Okay, software engineer. So all these called synonyms. Okay, what is the full form of BA? Business intelligence, right? So I had told you this. So guys, am I clear? No voice is, so disconnect and connect once again if you're not able to get this. Banu, I think you missed the demo class, Banu. I think you need to, have the, demo number one and demo number two so that you can understand what is the difference between this, right? So SSRS is completely technical, this one, and we don't have a lot of options. Okay, we don't have a lot of options, self-service BA options, which were missing in SSRS. And then immediately, Tableau guys have released, any non-technical people also should be able to create a beautiful reports without having technical support help. So SSRSS, if you wanted to create, you should know good understanding of SQL. You should know good understanding of queries. Lot of technical dependency is available. Okay, if you wanted to work with SSRS, if you want to work with SSRS, what is the issue? You need to have much more technical help is required. Clear? So when we're talking about Power BI, you don't need any kind of a technical help. It is completely, so self-service BI means people who do not know anything about database, people who do not know anything about ETLs, people who do not know anything about a lot of technical jargons and everything. You can simply create a beautiful report with the help of Power BI. It is even more easier, even more simple, and which is a competitor to Tableau. But SSRS, you need to understand good understanding of queries. So understanding queries means you need to know complete SQL and RDBMS concept in depth. Until and unless you know RDBMS, you cannot learn SSRS. But a Power BI is not like that. You can also create a lot of beautiful reports without knowing SQL. But why are we learning SQL? Because to crack the Power BI interviews, right? As soon as you go to the company, so they'll say Power BI positions are available. So they'll ask you a lot of questions from the Power BI, not from the Power BI angle. 60% of interview questions will be asked from the Microsoft SQL Server. Clear? So people who are learning Power BI, they must learn SQL Server very well. And SQL Server will be for 45 days. We are not having live classes. Buy videos and practice them, guys. Clear? If you have any kind of a doubt after this class, you should be able to ask me. Clear? So that is what you need to understand. SQL Server is very, very important. You need to give daily minimum 2 hours. You need to practice this. And the Power BI, you practice only 1 hour. Clear? So you need to practice and you need to give much more importance to what? Much more importance to SQL Server initially. So Power BI is anyhow, it is very, very easy. You should be able to easily understand and get it. So Tableau ఎప్పుడు release? I don't know about Tableau because I never worked on Tableau, guys. Just look, Google it once. Okay, so that is not very important for us. So you can just Google it once. Clear? So Power BI is introduced in 2005. And what is very, very important? SQL Server. Even though you don't know SQL Server, you can learn Power BI. But the problem is that if you learn only Power BI, you don't get a job. And if you delay SQL Server, end of the month, you will say that's I knew only Power BI and I don't know SQL Server. You will not be ready for the interviews at all. Clear? So 1:2. If you're working for morning Power BI, evening 2 hours, you need to watch the video, write the notes, and practice them. So many people, what they do, they simply watch and they say that we knew SQL Server, we knew Power BI. They never practice it. If you don't practice it, even though you're an intelligent guy, number one intelligent in this world, nothing will happen. So you will forget. So what is important? You watch, you understand, you practice. When you practice, you will understand more and more. Then you say that is what is called a learning. So many people think I watch a video, that is learning. If you watch a video, that is not a learning. That is only listening to the class. Clear? So that's what is very, very important. Now, what are the things that we have? What are the things that we have? So Power BI. BA means what? Business intelligence. So business intelligence means, as I discussed already, business intelligence means which are set of processes or tools that we're going to be using. Processes, or you can say set of tools that you're going to be using to create a beautiful reports like this. Clear? So I may be using Excel sheet here. Excel is also number one BA tool. So you are going to be using different methods, different methodologies, different processes, different tools, different softwares to convert normal business data into understandable business data. This is what is called a business intelligence. Clear? So business intelligence is not a software. Business intelligence is what? It is a methodology. It is a process. It is a way in which you create a report. You may be using a software. You may be using a lot of concepts. You may be using something else and something else. These are different best practices that we're going to be using and creating what? A beautiful report. That is what is called business intelligence. Okay, so what is a business intelligence? It is a theory, which is a method in which we are going to be taking the business data and converting the data into useful information, and you create a beautiful reports and you create a beautiful visualizations so that the end user can easily understand what is happening in the business. That is what is called business intelligence means. Clear? You may be using different processes, tools, softwares, your own methodologies, methods, best practices, a lot of things. Clear? Are put into one place and you create a beautiful visualizations and reports. And so that the business management, who's the business management? So for example, Amazon will have a CEO, Amazon will have a lot of managers, Amazon will have sales manager, regional level manager, brand manager, inventory manager. All these people wanted to understand how the sales is happening. Brand manager wanted to understand how the brands are, selling. What is the popularity of the given brand? So everybody wanted to keep an eye because they wanted to have lot of budget, lot of, the sales is going on. If they don't take care about the business, they may lose the business. Okay. If Amazon is not doing well, Flipkart will take the complete, sales. So definitely they don't want to, lose anything. They keep on getting the data, understanding the data, and Amazon CEOs or management people wanted to understand how the sales is happening, and they take a lot of decisions to ensure that business is properly happening. Clear? So that is what is called business intelligence means. Now, all these things been discussed, and in the demo 1 and demo 2, please watch them. Clear? So what is that software that we are going to be using to create reports and visualizations? So we called as a Power BI developer or a programmer or analyst or a software engineer. So this is the software that you're going to be downloading it. Clear? So Power BI desktop has three things. What is Power BI desktop has three things. One is called Power Query. One is called Power Query, where we are going to be performing lot of ETL operations. Clear? I explained what is ETL yesterday, the very basics. Basics I have explained in yesterday's demo. Clear? So we are going to be performing lot of ETL operations, extract the data, transform the data, and load the data. So this is what is called ETL means. Extracting the data, transforming the data, and loading the data with the help of a Power Query. Where is Power Query available? Power Query is available within the Power BI desktop. So this is what I'm going to be installing now. I'll show you how to download this and install it. Clear? So download and install. I'll show you all people today. You must download and install this Power BI desktop. So this is the Power BI software that I'm going to be using. Clear? So Power BI desktop, that is what we're going to be installing and using it. Yeah. Any question? The next one, yeah. Guys, if you have any question, ask. Otherwise, please mute. Somebody is unmuted, guys. Please mute. Okay. Okay. Now, when you install Power BI software, Power BI software means what? Power BI desktop only we are going to be installing it. So I'll show you how to download this. And within Power BI, what is that you will get? You will get a Power Query. Power Query where you are going to be connecting to the different data sources. What is a data source? What is ETL? What is Power Query? Slowly you understand. These are the new jargons. You don't worry about all these things now. Clear? Slowly you would understand one by one, one by one. So once you extract the data from the company, for example, this is the data I have. So this is the data I have it. Clear? So this is the data I am taking from the data source. Data sources means wherever you have stored the data. So this sheet is a data source for me, and this is the data I have it. So I wanted to take the data and I wanted to apply some transformation. What do you mean by transformation? Transform means change. Clear? I told you transform means what? Change. For example, I have a lot of people a day is paid. So Raj is paid, let us say 10,000 rupees. Clear? A day is from America, is not from India. He paid, let us say, some $500. So I would like to use only in one currency since GoOnlineTrainings.com is India-based company. So what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to get the data 500 into, let us say today is 70. Dollar cost is 70. So it is approximately 35,000 rupees I'm going to be having. So what I have done it. So I got actually $500. Now that has been modified or converted into INR. So this is what is called transformation. Clear? You may be having some of the data in rupees, some of the data in what? Dollars. But if I wanted to maintain all the data in a standard format, means either you convert this into dollars or you convert this 500 into what? 500 into, you know, rupees. Please. So that is what I wanted to have it. For example, I wanted to have one more column. There is a column called gender column. So in this, I'm going to be having male and female and a male. But some you know, male, this is the mail. This is, some of the data I have given like this. In some place I have given, I'm writing like this, mail. And some places I'm writing M. Some writing, I'm writing female. Okay. Some places I'm saying only F. Some places I am, putting zero. Some places I have a one. So we don't know what is this. So not complete data in the proper format. So I wanted to maintain a proper standard. Use either one. One means male or female. Zero means this one. Or you say true or false, or male or female. Completely you write it. So some of the data like this, some of the data like this. If you have data like this, you have to transform the data before creating a report. You extract the data from the sheet, and the sheet is not having a proper format. So proper format. Some of the places you're saying 500 USD. Some of the place you're saying rupees. So this is not the right way to get the data. Convert all the data, transform all the data, and load where? Load to the Power BI, so that we can create a beautiful reports. Clear? You extract the data from where you're going to be extracting, from the given source. What is the source for me? Excel sheet. Clear? You extract the data from there, you transform the data, then we're going to be loading the data. So where we're going to load the data, I'll tell you, don't worry. So transform means what? Change. Clear? Or you can say convert the data. So whatever be the data that you wanted to convert, that we can convert as part of our query. We are extracting the data, complete transformations that you're going to be doing where? In the Power Query itself. Where is the Power Query available? Power Query is available as part of Power BI desktop. So this software we're going to install now. Clear? So once you extract the data, you do some conversion, then it has to load the data. So the second one is called Power Pivot. Okay. So in this place, all the data. So you can say this is a database where all the data will get loaded. Okay. This is a place where all the data get loaded. And here we are going to be doing lot of, data modeling. Okay. You don't understand many things, guys, because first day you're trying to understand lot of modeling. We are going to be doing, we are going to be creating a lot of relationships and everything. And this is what in Power Pivot we are going to be doing. And it is going to be having x velocity algorithm, so that it is going to be compressing the data. Clear? So the next one is a Power Pivot model. You get all the data from here. From where we're going to be getting all the data? All the data we are going to be getting from, either you can get the data from the different databases, you can load it to Power Query, or you can get the data from where? From the Excel sheet. This is what is called extracting. Get the data. Where is the data available? Data is available in Excel sheet. The customer will give you the Excel sheet. Or a customer will tell you, I have my data in my Oracle or SQL Server, or I have my data in notepads. Clear? So extract the data. Extract the data from here. Then what you do in a Power Query, you're going to be performing a transformations. Convert, get the data. You do some kind of a massaging, some kind of a, transformations you apply. Then you are going to be loading the data. Where you're going to be loading? You're going to be loading into the next one. That is what is called a Power Pivot. Clear? So extract the data from the different sources, and you transform the data with the help of what? With the help of a Power Query. And after that, you're going to be loading the data to this place. So this is what is called your database. Database is nothing but a small component. It is a small bowl. You can think as a bowl. You're going to be doing something and putting all the data into this. And here, what is going to be happening if you get 100 GB of data from the source systems? What is the data you're getting? When you get 100 GB of data, when you store in the Power Pivot, the data will get compressed to 1 by 10th of the source size. That means 100 GB of data will become 10 GB of data after applying a compression technique. Who's going to be compressing? Is it you? No. Automatically, Power Pivot applying a lot of compressions and automatically, so 100 GB of data, so will get compressed into 1/10 of the source data, means 10 GB of data. Clear? So that is what we're going to be having in the Power Pivot. Clear? So what is a Power Pivot? Power Pivot is a second component in your Power BI desktop software. Clear? So what we do, we go to the different sources. You can have thousands of sources, lot of sources are available here, hundreds and thousands of sources. You're going to be extracting the data from this source, extracting the data from here, and we are going to be transforming here, and we're going to be loading into the Power Pivot. Clear, guys? So whenever you apply any kind of a ETL operations, we are going to be writing a language called mashup language. M language is the code automatically will be written. So do you understand what is the M language? You don't understand. Do you understand what is a B6 or B12? We don't understand, right? But we eat banana. Banana has some A vitamin, B vitamin, D vitamin, right? You don't understand vitamins, but who's going to be understanding? Your body. Body needs iron, but do you understand what is the iron means? Do you understand what is a calcium means? Do you understand what is potassium, magnesium means? You don't understand, right? But when you eat potato, or when you eat something, you have a glucose. Do you understand what do you mean by glucose? We don't understand like that. So whenever we dragging and dropping something, it is a creating a M language. What is the M stands for? Mashup language. When you drag and drop something, it is going to be creating its own language. The Power Query is going to be using a language called mashup language. We are simply drag and dropping something. That's it. So after that, we transform. Complete transformations are done in which language? M language. So we need not know what is the M language, but we can easily understand. Any non-technical people also can understand. Then what we do? All this data we are going to be loading into where? Going into one more place. The place is called Power Pivot. So here we are going to be writing what is called as a DAX expressions. This is one more language, data analytical expressions, right? So this is also very, very simple. For example, I would like to add two numbers, x plus y equals to z. So it will be like this. So this is what is called DAX formula. Very, very easy. You can understand the simple mathematics, algorithms, simple mathematical programs that you are going to be writing. So DAX is also very, very simple that we are going to be learning as part of our Power Pivot. Clear? So extract the data, transform the data. Transform means what? Convert. What is it you have converted? You have some data, male and female here. You have some data 1 and 0 here. You have some data true and false here. So what is the data? Gender data. So I cannot have some data in M and F, some data ones and zero, some data true and false. What I do? I get this data, no conversion required. I get the data wherever there is a 1, convert into M. Wherever there is a 0, convert into F. Wherever there is a true means M. You convert F means false, it is a female. So like that, I'm going to be converting this data. So all the data will become only M and F when you load the data here. So that is what, when you're extracting the data from different sources, in that source, they may have different notations. Clear? Gender column may have a male and a female. In this column, I'm storing data in the USD currency. In this, I'm storing 20,000 rupees they paid. But when I wanted to load the data, I wanted to have either all the amount in rupees or all the amount in dollars. So that is what is called a transformation. You apply some kind of a rules and you're going to be getting the data. and dumping the data into where? Into the Power Pivot. What is a Power Pivot? Power Pivot is a database. It is a storage area, which is a storage area. I'm going to be extracting the data, dumping the data here. Clear? So then what we do, we are going to be doing lot of modeling. Clear? So we are going to be creating lot of modeling, lot of relationships we are going to be creating, and with the help of a language called DAX language. Clear? Data analytical expressions. Don't worry about what is the modeling and everything. Everything you can understand. Clear, guys? But make sure modeling and everything I have clearly explained in my SQL videos. Okay, it is important that you start watching the video and write the notes. As I told you, it is 1 hour video. You don't watch 1 hour video, at a stretch. You will get, bored. You watch only 10 minutes of the videos, pause it and write the notes. If you don't, have mood to watch it, just stop it. So after some time, you come back and you watch, next 10 minutes or 15 minutes of video, so that you are writing the notes, and your notes should have proper diagrams and everything, and so that you can easily understand. So you mentioned video number one, date, write the notes for SQL Server. Video number two, write the notes. Why? Tomorrow, if you wanted to go back some point, you will see, you will know from which video I have written this point. Clear? You go back and watch the same video once again, so that you will get, clarified. Clear? So don't watch the video as a movie. Completely pause and buy one pen and paper and keep on writing, keep on writing. You need to buy it, 200-page long white notebook. Slowly you do it. And the SQL Server, you give 2 hours per day. Power BI, you give only 1 hour, because Power BI is in easy. Even 10th class 10-time failure candidates also can create a Power BI reports. Power BI, you don't have anything. Slowly you will understand, how easy it is. Okay. So you say that it is very, very easy. But the problem is that you don't get interview questions from Power BI. Much more questions are from the SQL Server. They'll ask you what is a primary key, what is a foreign key, what is a relationship, what is a modeling, everything, whatever we're going to do it here, everything we're going to be doing in the SQL Server. So make sure that you buy the videos parallelly. Morning you're attending this class, evening you watch that video, write the notes. If you have any questions of SQL Server after this class, you can ask me. Okay. So I'm there to support you guys. So don't underestimate SQL Server. Right? SQL Server daily 2 hours. Power BI only 1 hour. Right? Because Power BI is easy to understand. So you extract the data, you have done some kind of a massaging and everything. So you have loaded where? You have loaded into some place. Now the data is available here. So data is, applied with a lot of modeling concept. What is the data modeling? So that we'll discuss. So the same concept is also available in your SQL Server. Please watch that video. Again, we're going to be discussing as well here, but you can understand the better way in the SQL Server. Now, once the data is available here, what is that we're going to be doing? We create a lot of visualizations. We create a lot of visualizations. So with the help of a Power View, what kind of a visualization you create? I need a report like this. Clear? Yeah, even though you need, Oracle, but make sure that you should understand SQL Server, because a lot of UA options will change. Clear? Yeah. If you know MySQL, if you know Oracle, guys, please watch at least the UAE portion, where to click for what. Clear? Many Power BI, many Power BI developers are going to work with SQL Server closely. So you need to know SQL Server. So in the first place. Now, so Power View, where you can create a lot of visualizations. So when I go to Insert, so you will see a lot of visualizations here. Right? This is what is called a Power View. Okay. So this is what is called visualization. That is a Power View. Clear? So that is what you will have it. This is Excel sheet I'm showing. This is Excel I'm showing, but the same things are available. So 200 plus visualizations are available. How many visualizations are available? In a Power BI, PBI, you have 200 plus visualizations are available. You could see only one, two, three, four, five, six, seven. That's it. So only seven visualizations, but we could see 200 plus visualizations are available. These visualizations are called as a power view. So you get the data, extract the data, you convert. So whatever you wanted to convert, you convert, you apply some transformations on some columns. This need to be applied, right? So you applied the transformation here, you load the data, and after that, what you do, all the data will go to Power Pivot. So ETL transformation is a Power Query, and you do what is called as a Power Pivot. Okay, and after that, all the data will go. You create a Power View visualizations with the help of these. Clear? You create a Power View visualizations. Now all these reports you are going to be deploying. Now, when you create a report, the report is available in your laptop. So you are not going to be seeing the report daily. Who needs this report? Manager. Whose manager? The customer end. The customer means I'm talking about Amazon.com. Amazon manager wanted to see the report. So where you have to deploy this report? You have to deploy this to Power BI service. Okay. There is one more server where you're going to be putting your report here. The report is going to come here. So the end user can connect it to this server. This is a cloud based server. Clear? So you're going to be deploying the report to the cloud. Cloud means what? Cloud means web. Web means, right? Google.com is a web. So how can I connect to Google.com? Google.com, you type it. I would like to connect to goonlinetrainings.com. What is this? It is a web. So how can we connect? Go to Chrome or internet or Google is one. So give URL, and slowly you should be able to connect it to the website of my company. I wanted to connect to all the reports which are placed. You will be able to have a URL. So that URL you can use. You means this is end user, not you. This manager. Manager wanted to see the report. So you created a report with the help of a Power Query, Power Pivot, and a Power View. You created and deployed it. Clear? So the report will be available to whom? To the end user, where? In the cloud. Cloud means web. Cloud means web. All the reports will be deployed to centralized server. That is what is called a Power BI service. Clear? So end of the day, we are going to be sharing or deploying who? You and me. So we create thousands of reports and data sets, data dashboards, and we are going to be putting this into a server. This is one server. What server it is? It is a cloud based server. What is a cloud? I will tell you. Okay, the server which is available on the cloud. Cloud means what? Internet. Cloud means what? Internet. Cloud means what? It is a web based. I'll give you what is the purpose of a cloud. For example, I wanted to buy a car. So what I need to have? I need to have huge, money, because I would like to buy a Ford car or Honda car. At least in Indian rupees, 5 to 10 lakh rupees I need to invest, and I have to maintain the car. I have to have a driver. I have to take care about insurance. Lot of things I'm going to be putting, and I have to take care of the car. It is too much for me. So what I'm trying to do, I don't want to buy a car. I wanted to book a car or cab from where? Either Ola or Uber, right? We have Uber cabs are available, right? So I wanted to get a car. So what I do, I would like to travel from my hometown to some place, or my home to some supermarket. What I do, I hire a cab. So the cab will come. So how are you booking the cab? It is a cloud. Cloud based means what? You are booking the cab online. Online means called cloud based. So what is the advantage? You need not buy the car. You need not have a driver. You need not worry about maintenance. If tomorrow the cab is met with an accident, do you worry? You don't want to worry. So simply come out, and the cab, the Uber or Ola cab, companies will take care of the car. So that is what is called cloud technology today. What do you mean by cloud? Cloud technology means Instead of having your own server, you buy the server, you install the software, you maintain the server, you taking care about the server. So it is very, very difficulty for me. I don't want to buy a server. I would like to take a server for rental hire. Clear? So what you're doing, Ola cab or Uber cab, you're taking for the rental, right? You can hire BMW car, Benz car, Audi car, whatever be the car that you needed, you can hire. It is very, very cheaper, inexpensive. So cloud became so popular. Cloud computing means you are hiring the server for rental. Remember that. Clear? So many companies are going for the cloud servers. Why are we not? Why aren't we buying the cars? Because it is costly for us. But I need a cab. Cab means I can simply go to cloud platform called Uber or Ola. I can book a auto. I can book a cab. So if you say cloud platform means what? You are not going to be maintaining a server on your own. Clear? Somebody is going to be maintaining the server, you're going to be taking for rental. So this is what is called a cloud server. Clear? So what you do, whatever be the report that you have created with the help of this, you create a report that you're going to be keeping into this server. This server is rental server. Who's going to be giving the server? This will be given by Microsoft itself. Microsoft will say, hey Bhaskar, you need not maintain. You take the server and I'll give you for the rental. So we are having Azure. What is Azure? Azure is a platform where you can get the servers for rental. What is Ola? Ola is a platform where you can get a car for rental, right? So where is AWS, Amazon Web Services? Many people will be telling you, I am working for AWS, Amazon Web Services. I am learning AWS. What is the meaning of this? So instead of maintaining your data in the own server, many companies are pushing their data to the Azure. Azure means what? Server which is rental given by Microsoft. That is Azure. So what is Uber? Uber is where you will be able to get the car for rental. Clear? What is Ola? Ola is also one more car rental provider, cloud based or web based companies. So what is AWS, Amazon Web Services, where you can get lot of servers from this company, or you can get the lot of servers from Azure. Azure is the company or a platform where you can get lot of servers for the rental. So this is what is called as a cloud platform. Clear? Nobody wanted to buy a server, install the software, buy the licenses, and run the server 24 by 7, because if something goes wrong, everything will be down, right? So definitely people don't want to take a risk. Nowadays the people are not investing money, they are taking the servers for rental. So that is what is called cloud computing. Cloud computing means you are going to buying, you're not buying, you're going to be renting, taking the servers for rentals, and keep your data, and you're going to be processing data, everything, and there itself. You don't want to maintain hardware, you don't want to buy software, you don't want to have people here, you don't want to have resources. So it is a big headache if you are maintaining own service. Clear? So companies are slowly moving Azure and AWS. Clear? So Google Cloud, all these are different companies where you can just go and buy, or get a cloud based servers. Clear? So I don't want to have my own server. I'm creating a report in my laptop. I am deploying it to where? To the Power BI service. What is this? Which is a cloud based server. Where is the server available? The server available with the Microsoft. You have to pay monthly rental, so that we can have your reports published there. So the consumer means whoever wanted to see the report, they can connect and see the report here, and they can also see the report in the mobile phone. Either they can view the report. So where the reports are available in a Power BI service. What is a Power BI service? Which is a cloud based rental server. Where is it available? It is available in the internet. So who's going to be maintaining this? Microsoft. So Microsoft is giving us for the free for 2 months. After that, we need to pay. Otherwise, it is not going to be, free for entire life. So first, 1 month or 2 months we can enjoy, but afterwards you have to pay monthly rental amount you need to pay. So that is how we are going to be working with Power BI. Clear? So what are the things that we are going to be having in Power BI? So let us understand. So Power Query, where we are going to be performing ETL operation, we are going to be doing data preparation, right? And Power Pivot, where do we do a lot of data modeling with the help of a DAX and everything. Forget about what is the modeling and everything. We'll discuss all these things later. Power View, where you create a lot of reports. Clear? So Power BI service means, I told you, this is a Azure or a cloud-based server. It is available for the rental. So we can deploy. You can create a report and deploy there. I can create a report and deploy there. So deploying the reports to the end user can connect and get it. So instead of that, you can also create your own server. So I can have my own car, right? So like that reporting server you can buy and you can also maintain this. So that is also you can use it. But many people are not buying their own cars. Everybody is going for the rental cars. That is what is called Power BI service Azure. Azure is a platform or a application where you should be able to go there and get the servers for rental. Clear? So Power BI mobile, it is a mobile application. Using this, you can just view the Power BI reports, and you will be able to download and view lot of things. Clear? So this is where the reports are available, and report can be available here as well. So you can get the report and you can view the report in this Power BI mobile. So we have a Power BI desktop, and we have a Power BI service, and we have a Power BI report server. It is on premise. On premise means you are buying your own car and maintaining. You are buying a hardware and installing Power BI in this, and you're saying this is my own server. Let me deploy all the reports here, and we can connect and download. But it is a big headache. Only 10% of the people are using, but 90% of the people are nowadays booking cabs. They are not maintaining their own cars because it is too much of maintenance and too much of cost is involved in the own cars. Clear? So Power BI mobile, where we can visualize, we can see the data. So these are the components that we're going to be using as part of Power BI. Clear, guys? So now this is what we have: data sources. We have a Power BI desktop. So we are going to be connecting and get the data. Either you can keep it here or you can maintain separate server. This is one server. This is a cloud server. This is a rental server, and this is my own server. You can have the report here, or you can also have the report here. I can have my own car, or I can go for the rental car, and people can view the reports. So end user can connect it to this and get the report, or end user can connect. So end user is using a mobile phone, or end user can use a laptop. So he can connect to one of these, either this or this. You can connect and see the reports. Clear? So remember, there is a Power BI desktop. That is what we're going to be installing and seeing. Okay. Now I'll show you how to install Power BI desktop. In order to work with this, so you have to install Power BI what? Desktop. It is very easy. It is very easy. Clear? So what is Azure? Azure is one company, Microsoft company, who is going to be giving servers for rental. AWS is one more company, is Amazon Web Services company. They're also giving for rental. You have a Uber, you have a Ola. What is Uber is doing? Giving, you can book a cab, right? What is Ola or what is something else? These are different two companies where you can get, cab for the rental purpose. Clear? So Azure is a Microsoft company where you can just go there and you can get a server for rental. Why do you need a server? Because I would like to deploy my reports. Clear? I would like to deploy my reports to Azure cloud. So that is what is called a Power BI service. Clear? Power BI service is available in Azure platform. What is the Azure? It is a cloud based service, which is a cloud based platform where you can go and get the server for rental. Monthly payments the companies has to make. Clear? Like that, you can also go in for AWS. AWS is Uber, Ola, something like that. Clear? Amazon Web Services. Clear? So that is what you need to understand. Cloud platform means you need to understand what servers and softwares are for rental. Remember this point. Cloud means what? Servers are available for rental, that is hardware, plus software is also installed there, that is available for rental. So who is going to be giving? Azure. Azure is the company from Microsoft. Even AWS, Amazon Web Services, is Amazon company is giving the servers and softwares for the rentals. Clear? So that is what you need to understand. Now we are going to be installing Power BI. So how to install Power BI? To install Power BI, what all you need to have? Install .NET Framework latest version. So it would have been installed when you install Windows 10. Clear, guys? So to install Power BI desktop, you should have the .NET Framework latest version. Windows 10, if you install automatically, it would have been installed. Then what you do? You go to Google and search for Power BI desktop download. Let me go to Google now. I could go to Google. You can also, okay, what is that I need? I need Power BI desktop download. So this is what you need to download. Okay. Now it is telling me Power BI Microsoft.com. So click on this URL. Now it is telling me I have Microsoft Power BI desktop, Microsoft Power BI mobile, Microsoft on-premise data gateway. So if you wanted to maintain own server, then you can download this software. I don't want to use a Power BI mobile to download and see the reports. I wanted to create reports as a developer, Microsoft Power BI desktop. So this is what you have to use it. Clear? So now you have a download option available and you have advanced download option is available. Let us see what is this. Let me click on download. When I'm clicking on download, it's saying open Microsoft Store. And it is going to be opening one more Microsoft Store and try to download. I don't want to go there and open it. Let me go back. Okay. So I don't want to use download directly. I wanted to go to advanced download options. I wanted to click on this. Okay. I wanted to click on this. Now, when I come down, it is giving me download. Okay. So click on download again. So it is telling me two options. It is telling me how many options? Two. One is called X84. The second one is called this one. Clear? So you have X84. This one you need to download it. This is you don't need. Okay. This is older, the old hardwares. If you have it, you should be able to download and use it. You better take a Power BI desktop setup for X84. So this is the one. You have to take it and select this, and what you do next. Clear? And it is getting downloaded. Guys, can you download it? It will take only 1 minute. So 10 second, 9 second, 8 second, 6 second, 5 second, 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Now done. Clear? Now where is this? Show in the folder. Go to this link, show in the folder. Now it is a software that is here. Clear? So it is downloaded and it is giving you some name. So the software is ready, downloaded already, right? Now double click on it and install it. Double click on this. Now I will show you how to install this software. It will take maximum 2 minutes. You can also install this software. And if you have any issues, guys, you just Google it and try to do it now. Okay, what you do? You go to google.com, right? So go to google.com. You can say Power BI desktop download. That's it. You do it so that you will be able to install it. Right? Now see, it is a window got opened, guys. Window got opened. Welcome to the Microsoft Power BI desktop X84. You need to download X84. Okay, setup wizard. English, yes. Click next. Very good. Click yes. Okay. Click yes. People are, started installations. It is very easy to install the software, guys. Okay. Windows 10 you need to have. So it is installing. Please wait. It is installing, guys. Okay. So it will take some time to install it. You don't worry about it. Okay. So let us wait. Simply click next, 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 finish. Nothing. Nothing will be, no other stuff will be there. Simply click next, 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 and finish. Clear? So nothing will be there, guys. Yeah. Now see, preparing to install. Preparing to install. So now it is computing some space requirements. It is checking whether we have enough space or not. Clear? Power BI is very, very easy. If you understand the simple things, click next. You accept. Check this. Click next and check next. Create a desktop shortcut. Install. That's it. Clear? It will take just 2 minutes. You can install Power BI desktop. Okay. We'll end the class here. So tomorrow when you come, we'll open this and I'll show you how the Power BI looks like. Okay. Power BI has Power Query, Power Pivot. The last one is Power View. Clear? So Power View, these are the three components that we're going to be discussing. Later, if you wanted to deploy, then we are going to be using Power BI service. Service means which is a cloud-based server, cloud server, so which is available where from Azure. Azure is a Microsoft platform where you can get, cloud servers for rental. Clear? So cloud server, Power BI service where we're going to be deploying, and we have a Power BI mobile where you can see your reports as well. Clear? So these are the things which are available in Power BI. Power BI desktop software, Power BI service. We're taking going to taking for rental, and Power BI mobile we can download and you can visualize the reports. Nothing else. Nowadays setup is going on. So remember to take X64. Clear? Guys, are you installing? Try. Very good. Kushwant is installing. And what about other Suresh, Tulasi? Please install, guys. It's very, very easy. So what are the components of a Power BI? Power Query, and Power Pivot, Power View. We will discuss Power Query 10 days. We will discuss in a Power Pivot for 1 week. We discuss Power View for again 1 week. Again this one and everything. Then we'll discuss about DAX languages, and we're going to be discussing about what M language. M language, where are we going to be using? We're going to be using here. Clear? So we're going to be using to perform ETL operations. What code we're going to write? M language code. We are not going to write the code. When you drag and drop something, automatically code will get created. Finish. That's it. Launch the Power BI desktop. Click on finish. Installation is done. Clear? So this is what is called a Power BI setup, guys. And tomorrow we'll connect with the same meeting ID. And tomorrow we'll see and we'll open and see lot of things, guys. Clear? So all these things we'll see. So we discussed about Power Query today. Very basic level of understanding. Power Pivot we understood. Very basic level of understanding. Power View also we had discussed, and in detail we'll discuss later. And it is opening a Power BI software. So this is what is called Power BI software that I would like to open tomorrow and show you guys. Clear? So installing is very easy. So again, we'll revisit all these things, guys. And do you have any questions? So it will take 35 hours to 40 hours to complete the course. We will also have DAX queries, M language scripts, and we're going to be discussing about data warehousing concepts, and we're going to be using tabular model SSAS cube also. Clear? All these things are included, and one project also included in this training. So 35 to 40 hours, Monday to Friday only classes will happen. I will be uploading this video. So this video you can get, you can ask my team, so they will be sending it. Or you can also, guys, give me your email IDs, okay, in the chat window. I will be able to store your email IDs, and I can send you this recorded video as well. Clear? You can just give me your email IDs and you can leave for the training. Thank you, guys.